Is everything all right, sir? Is the temperature in the room okay?
It's okay.
Do you know how the TV works?
I'm 10 years old. TV's my life. I know we're not deserved for Christmas. Even if I intend to continue to.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
That's pigeons.
Oh, look at those dogs! Little ships inside. Oh, so cute. Hello. The bridge where the Kevin first met the lady, and also the ending.
Oh, Dad! Kevin! You spent 967...
I think there's another spot in the fountain area. I think a lot of movies were shot here actually. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many of them now. It's Christmas season. Look at the flag. Maybe this is my favorite spot in Central Park. I think there's always interesting shooting going on here.
Yep, one quick score. We get ourselves a couple of phony pass.
Would you like a scarf?
Plaza Hotel, New York's most exciting hotel experience. Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
I could sure go for a cup of hot chocolate.
Go to row C, get first seat on your left.
Okay, thank you. Wow, we're so.
D109?
Yes.
You're right next to Thank you so much.
presents. Instead, if they don't take back the things that they said.